Satan is the name of the Russian intercontinental ballistic missile. It is in every respect the most powerful missile in the world, weighing more than 210 tons and over 34 meters long. The missile system with this ICBM is designed to hit all kinds of targets, including those protected by modern missile defenses. The flight speed of this missile reaches more than 5 miles per second, which provides it with the ability to fly from Moscow to New York in 18 minutes. An important advantage is the ability to use separable warheads and maneuverable monoblock warheads. On board, one missile can be 10 warheads with a power of 55 kilotons, and then the missile can fly 7,000 miles, which is almost equal to the diameter of the Earth. If 10 such warheads attack New York City, it would have a target area of more than 1,000 square miles and would kill about 5 million people. Or there could be one more powerful nuclear warhead on board, 20 megatons, in which case the missile could travel 10,000 miles, which exceeds the diameter of the Earth by as much as a third. If a 20 megaton nuclear warhead attacks New York, it could look like this. A massive nuclear explosion would kill about 5 million people, and the fallout would travel up the entire coast and reach the Canadian border. The power of a salvo by a division of the strategic missile forces armed with Satan is equal to the 13,000 bombs detonated at Hiroshima and Nagasaki. 15 missiles of the complex were guaranteed to destroy the entire industrial potential of the United States.
Shalom, shalom. Call halal YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, Shai, BAHASHAM, Kakudash. The bonus to the elders and apostles who gave most of the teaching were well. Peace and salutations be to the Lord for elect. By that tells on the commanded truth from the prophets in Babylon, camp here in Tampa, Florida. This lesson is going to be going into ICBMs. Intercontinental ballistic missiles, the nuclear missiles otherwise, you know. And the most powerful missile that they got, powerful nuclear missile that's in the world right now is called the Satan missile, all right, which is being housed by Russia, one of America's enemies right now. You know, Russia is an enemy of the whore, the great whore, you know, mother of harlots, Babylon, you know. That's in transit also. So, bear with me. Take time to grab the scriptures. But I want to get started with this scripture here in Joel. We can grab the King James first, and then I want to grab the NLT. What it says here in King James is a day of darkness. Joel chapter 2 and verse 2. A day of darkness and of gloominess. I'll start at verse 1. Joel chapter 2 and verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm on my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. That's what we've been warning, Jake. The day of the Lord is coming, and it's near. It's nigh at hand, man. You know, the signs are unfolding. We've seen all these prophecies unfold. Name of the beginning of sorrows. That's how you know we upon that the end is near, is even at the doors. Okay, it says a day of darkness and gloominess. It's gonna be a dark day. You know, it says a day of clouds and thick darkness. What are those clouds gonna be coming from? The explosions of the ICBMs, man. Okay, the nuclear missiles. It says, as the morning spread upon the mountains, the great people and the strong. You ever seen a movie when you see you look at the horizon, and the horizon is literally covered with an army, you know, full of people coming over the horizon on horses, and that is in itself is just terrifying, you know. Seeing that you're fighting against a great army, that they're filling up the horizon, at least from eye's view. It says, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. There hath not been there have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. So there's never going to be an army like this, and there's never been an army like this. Once it comes, it's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime thing. You know, this army is going to appear once ever recorded in history or in the future. This is the only time it's going to appear during the second judgment, the second death. You know, it's that waster to destroy. Grab that too and hold on to it. Now it says, and the NLT, Joel chapter 2 verse 2 in the NLT, it is a day of darkness and gloom, a day of thick clouds and deep blackness. Now it's saying thick clouds. Before it said thick darkness, but it's saying thick clouds now, which sounds a lot better, because though there are going to be thick clouds, you ain't going to be able to breathe in them clouds, man. Those clouds are going to be smoke from the rubble, from the mini rubble. Otherwise, you ever seen a mushroom cloud? That's what's going to be forming all around America. Okay, it says, a day of thick clouds and deep blackness, suddenly like dawn spreading across the mountains. A great and mighty army appears. Nothing like it has been seen before, or will ever be seen again. Now they said that nuclear missile, that Satan missile, has the has a speed, capable speed of flying over 5 miles in 1 second. Okay, saying that it can hit New York from Moscow in a matter of 18 minutes. All right, so you won't even have a 30-minute preparation period or hour preparation period to get ready for nuclear missiles to touch down. It said 18 minutes it can touch down from the moment it's shot off, and it said it's silo-based, meaning it's coming from the boat. It's coming out of the silo, you know. And that reminds me of this scripture. Strong is his right hand. And Ezra, 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. Okay, that hand that's bending the bow is going to be those silos, those nuclear missile silos. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. They said these nuclear missiles, these Satan missiles, has the power to hit any target. You know, they can maneuver in the air. They can maneuver to hit any target, and they're so fast, man. You know, I was thinking of how long it takes me to get 5 miles in a car, and trying to compare that, you know, with a visual imagination of a missile flying by in the sky. Man, that thing's fast, man. You know, be a blink of an eye before you see it. You blink, you're gonna miss it. You know, 1 second you're gonna see it from afar off, the next you're gonna be in the flames. You know, it says what? It's gonna be shot into the ends of the world. They say that missile has capabilities to travel the whole diameter of the earth. You know, almost the whole diameter of the earth. And then they said an even more powerful missile can travel more than the diameter of the earth, by a third. You know, so what? These missiles being shot to the ends of the world, from one side to another, from the west even into the east. Okay, very great distance. A missile is going to be shot over in a matter of 18 minutes. Okay, take a plane ride several hours to get from America to Moscow, or from the west to the east. It takes a plane hours, you know, almost a full day, you know, if not a full day, to get over, you know, from one side to another. You know, that's a mighty trip. But these missiles make it look like it's nothing, like a walk in the park. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. So this has been set and written in stone. These missiles are guaranteed to hit their mark. Okay? And these ain't no ordinary arrows. These are godly arrows. the arrows that the Lord created in the earth. You know, He used the materials from the earth to make these arrows, and He's gonna shoot them. He's gonna show you how to shoot an arrow without missing. When this arrow hit, they say what? Up to 500 million people can perish in it. You know, from its blast radius. That's a lot of people, man. That's 500 million people, man. You know, that means what? It'll only take, you know, if there's 8 billion people in the world, 8 times 2, you get 16. It's only gonna take 16 missiles. But the scripture talks about 200 million. Well, we also understand that there's warheads equipped within the missile. Okay, so it's multiple missiles in one. All right, but America's gonna be hit with 200 million, man. You know, so many, and that's not just gonna be nuclear missiles. It's gonna be small missiles in the mix. You know, there's just gonna be many arrows shot at her. You know, these other countries got missiles as well. They want to shoot too. You know, they want to shot at it too, man. Okay. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, and returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. That means these plagues are going to consume the earth until it's destroyed, until America's kingdom collapses, because this is an attack on America's kingdom. It's to get him out of rulership and out of authority. Ezra said, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? Because he's seen the vision of what these things can do. Okay, but now we're watching firsthand what these things can do. We're in an era now where Ezra is back on earth, you know, talking about the time before. He's on earth now, but he was back in the day, or 2,000 years ago, writing this, saying, yo, woe is me, destruction be to me, who's gonna deliver me in those days? I'm fucked, help me, somebody help please, you know. It says, in the book of Isaiah, chapter 54, verse 16, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. The Lord created these Germans, these Temanites, you know, the scientists of the Edomites. Alright? It says, and I have created the waster to destroy. So the Germans that created the nuclear missiles were created by the Lord. So really the Lord created the ICBMs. For this cause were they created. The Lord endued them with the wisdom to bring forth the things of the earth, to split atoms, you know, and to use it as a weapon. And now it's to bring forth the Lord's instrument of war. These devils take pride because they think that they did it on their own. But no, the Lord accomplished it, man. I got this video from the brother Tazapanya on Instagram. So like, it shut me out, so I can't. I'm doing a voice recorder, so I can't open up Instagram. But yeah, he put that video up. It's a very hip-hop video. I'm gonna put it in the intro so that you can see what kind of weapon you're dealing with here, man. Okay? There's no dodging this arrow. There's no blocking this arrow. Once it hits its mark, that's hitting its mark. Let's go kill. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, and verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and the people, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. It says, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood, it is made fat with fatness, and the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of kidneys of with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord had to sacrifice in Basra and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Okay? America's going to be offered up like a burnt offering, you know? It's going to be a sacrifice, man. Okay? And they know they're not going to escape. Which brings me to this, too. Book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, meaning that comes out of nowhere. A woman can just be in the kitchen making food, and water breaks. You know, a woman could be doing anything, not expecting it. A woman ain't gonna be in the hospital bed or ready to give labor when her water breaks. It's gonna be always unexpected. You never expect it. It says, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. It's going to come out of nowhere. They told you this missile can travel over 5 miles in 1 second. Okay, so if you're within a 5-mile radius of that nuclear missile, you can see it from 5 miles away. Okay, that means in 1 second you're going to be burnt to a crisp. You know, you're not going to expect it. You're going to say, what is that? Boosh, it's over. You know, you might not even get the sentence out. It's so fast. A lot of people not even going to see it coming. You know, nobody's going to be able to pinpoint the missile in the air when it's coming. It's so fast, man. It says, and they shall not escape. You ain't going to be able to escape from this. You know, they're going to be on the verge of thinking, okay, the troops are getting ready to go over there to the east, or okay, they're getting ready to send a rescue mission in for the troops. And you thinking that the war's over. Before you know it, you're cooking. And the oxygen in your lungs is melting. And you're choking. It's gonna come out of nowhere. You're not gonna expect it, but best believe it's gonna come. This is promised. This is guaranteed to happen. It's not a if or maybe. It's a will. I'm gonna grab this. This is the book of Joel, or Slakia, not Joel. It's the book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 24. It says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. That bow of steel gonna strike him through. This is a ICBM. This is a nuclear missile. This ain't no ordinary bow, or you know, this ain't no ordinary arrow or bolt that's being used in these days. All right. So the bow of steel shall strike him through. He's all gonna try to flee, go on bunkers, go to Greenland. All right, go to nuclear-free zones, go to areas where they think they're safe. But it says you're gonna try to flee, and it's gonna strike you free. You know, Babylon. I said, it is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yeah, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. This is Esau's worst fear. He wants to avoid it at all costs, but of course it's gonna happen because the Lord has ordained it. But hey, I truly hope this lesson was edifying to Yahawadah Wathos in the truth of sincerity. To next year, I give all glory, honor, and praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Shalom.